Hello, ladies. Welcome to the August Rush Out event. I am your host, Ida Regina, Empowered Nurturer, coach for ladies, and also I am a core personality trainer. Today, you are in for a very special treat as I have with me my good friend, Irma Abraham. And Irma is going to tell you a little bit about herself and what she is now passionate about. Irma?
Hey, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. As Ida said, my name is Irma Abraham. I am a mom of five, a grandmother of three, a wife, and an entrepreneur. I am a virtual assistant. I do general admin tasks, and I also have a group called Healing Up to Help, the Healing Network for Moms, and that is my passion. Everybody has a job, but you have to know what's your job and what's your passion. They're not the same thing. So what I love to do is take care of moms and give them advice and just listen to their stories and see how my story can help them. So that's me in a nutshell. I'm from the Virgin Islands. I now reside in North Carolina. And I had the pleasure of meeting Ida, and I love this lady.
Thank you. Yes, two island gals, I'll say.
Yes. Two island gals.
That is awesome.
Yes.
So, I know you do very good work with your virtual assistants, and what I would like for you to do is what areas as a virtual assistant do you focus on, and then tell me more about your passion with helping moms. Go right ahead.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
Yes.
Um, I focus on general administrative tasks. I help business owners, entrepreneurs, and I'm now focused on mompreneurs. But
Okay.
anyone that requires my help, I'm able to help. But my target audience are mompreneurs, and I take care of all the general admin tasks such as emails,
Mhm.
um, making calls, follow up, potential clients, or follow up with your current clients. And my main focus is also customer service. I have 20 plus years of customer service, and I believe that in any business, customer service is the core, because if you don't have that, you will lose your clients, and you can quickly kill your company that way. People
Yes.
value the way you treat them,
Mhm.
not anything else but the experience. So that's what I do. And every business has different general admin tasks. So I've worked with dance studio owners. I've worked with book publishing companies, coaches, and everybody has their own way of doing things
Mhm.
and their own requirements for as far as their general admin tasks. So I'm a quick learner. It doesn't take long to train. Um, you just show me and be very thorough, and I will get it and get it done for you. Now, my passion, as I said, I love helping moms. I have gone through a lot of things being a mother, and I believe that testimonies are not meant for us to keep to ourselves, but to
Mhm.
share and help somebody else, because there's somebody that's waiting to hear how you overcame a situation. They may not say everything that's happening, but something you say might help somebody. So that is my passion, the moms. So
Excellent.
yes.
Excellent. And I know when we start to pursue our passions, sometimes Irma, we're not sure how to get started or moving in it. Have you ever experienced a time when you actually got stuck in pursuing your passion or even moving into your current business?
Yes. It's so easy to get stuck. And I'll give you an instance as to when I actually got stuck. When I first started, my virtual business, I cater to entrepreneurs on the whole, everybody. Then I started pushing my group for moms,
Mhm.
and it was like two different worlds, and I needed to bring them together. So it really had me torn. I'm like,
Mhm.
I need to get I need to get my audience, the people that I need to cater to, in one place. So I had to merge my virtual assistant business and the healing into one, like one umbrella. So for a while I was stuck because I didn't know how to bring them together. And it can really mess your morale up when you're trying to do that, because you feel like you're inadequate. You just don't, you're being pulled in all kinds of different directions, but you still feel like you're not moving forward. So what I had to do was I had to fall back, be quiet, and try to revamp it. And I always tell people, it is not a bad thing to revamp. It is not a bad thing to go ahead and rebrand and get yourself together, because you never get this entrepreneurial journey right at the first shot. It's a learning process, and we all should be open to learn new things. And I had to get to a point where I put everything under that one umbrella, which were moms. So now my business and my group are intertwined, because I have a lot of mompreneurs in my group, and I feel like one now. I don't feel broken into two pieces and don't know where the two pieces are going. As I said before, I do have my target market, my target audience, and their moms, but I'm also available to help other people, because
Yes.
that's what I do. I serve. I'm not going to just say, "Oh, I'm not helping you because you're not a mother."
Right.
You know,
No.
that's kind of messed up. But I let them know from the get go that that is my target
Mhm.
audience.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I felt stuck before, and it's not a good place to be in, because you get confused. You almost feel like giving up, because you feel like you're not moving forward. There is just something nagging at you,
Right.
telling you that something is not sitting right, and
Right.
you have to get quiet. That's that verse that says, stand and know that I'm God.
Yes.
Okay, that's, I'm
Yes.
very spiritual, and that's what I had to do. And it wasn't until the death of my aunt that I actually got it. And it wasn't because of her death, but because of the time I had to go and spend with family, and the quiet times that I had sitting in her back porch, that I
Mm.
had time to revamp everything in my mind and put everything into perspective. And when I came back home, it was clear what I needed to do. So sometimes you have to like keep quiet and get rid of all the clutter, because sometimes we have a lot of clutter around us. We're hearing so much information as to how to do this. You should do this. Why don't you do that? But you have to stay in a quiet place and get your thoughts together and decide where you want to go with your business.
That's powerful, Irma. So not until you actually took the time to kind of stop, get
Yes.
quiet, and listen to your God,
Yes.
connect with your Creator, that
Yes.
you got your clarity.
That's right.
Wow.
Yes,
Awesome.
because I always, I'm a firm person with affirmations. And I might have I might be washing my dishes, and a thought come to me, and I'm like, that's why I have to do this, and that's why this was happening. And still I'm like, I wonder if that's really what I'm doing. But then God will send somebody in your path to say something to you. They don't know what they're doing, but they're confirming what you just had the light bulb on. So
Yes.
I'm a firm believer in confirmation and affirmation. I mean, that's me. If it's not in line with my the way God see things for me, I stand. I just wait. You know.
That's so awesome.
Hmm.
So it's so nice hearing your passion, and of course, I'm sure the ladies here can actually feel that. And for most of us, and ladies, you too might experience it when we go through something ourselves. That is normally the thing we become passionate about. That is normally the group of people we are called to serve. And I've been finding that out myself.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Hmm.
So now, Irma, before you go, could you give the ladies one or two quick, actionable things so that they won't stay in that stuck place so long? What would they do? They should do immediately when they find themselves being stuck.
When you find yourself stuck, you have to recognize it, because if you don't recognize that things are not in line, you will keep bumping your toes on that rock. So
Mhm.
you have to make sure that you're in tune with what you're doing. Don't get lost in the clutter. The clutter is horrible to us. And another thing is our self-talk.
Mm.
Ooh, our self-talk can make you believe a story that's not true. So don't have too much hard negative, don't have any negative self-talk. And I can say that, but it's not easy, because that's the first thing we do. We have bad self-talk. We talk down about ourselves. We have this big conversation, and by the time you finish with your conversation in your head, you actually believe that you are not worthy. You're not worth doing this. Who wants to hear your story? Who are you? Like, who am I, this island girl coming here and trying to do this thing?
Yes.
But there's nobody that can do it like you. There is nobody that can speak it like you,
Mhm.
because you are unique. So my advice is to fall back, recognize what you're doing wrong, and get rid of the clutter. It's too much. Sometimes you have to shut down on certain things, pull
Mhm.
things out of your way, change your group. Don't associate with the same people, because if you're going to do the same things, you can't get a different product or a different outcome. It's going to be
Mhm.
the same, and after a while you have to get tired of it. So with me, I had to change my circle. I had to change who I associate with, find like-minded people,
Yes.
and most of all, fall back and keep quiet, and really let your mind, let your whole body and soul, your mind, body, and soul tune in with what you really need to do, and you'll get it. After a while, you'll get it.
That is so awesome. Wow. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today on August Rush. And Irma, thank you so much for the wisdom that you've shared with us today. Now, before you go, how about letting the ladies know where they can contact you for your services and also for your group? And
Okay.
I'll put it in the link. Thank you.
Okay, all right. For the mothers group, it would be the Healing Network for Moms on Facebook,
Okay.
and also the virtual assistants would be Mommy's Keeper, because that's what I am. I'm the Mommy's Keeper, the on-demand virtual exec. So that's how you'd find me on Facebook. Um, I'm working on the website. You know, the bells and whistles are not needed as long as you have some sort of connection. And I
Yes.
love Facebook because I can interact with everybody. And
Yes.
that's how you get a hold of me. That's the quickest way to get a hold of me.
Awesome. So thanks again. And I shall see you, ladies, on the next August Rush Show. Please feel free to visit the Empowered Nurturers page and visit this and other great interviews there. This entire month of August, we are talking about our passion, our purpose, times when we get stuck, and also how we move ourselves out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bye for now, and I shall
Bye.
see you on the next interview.
All
Bye now.
right.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.